What's up? Welcome back to the In the Grass podcast. It's Steven, your host here. Special guest, Stormy Lee, the professor, Dr. Scientist himself. This is going to be just a little fireside chat. We're in the backyard here. We got a campfire going. We got Ceedee Lamb's college statistics pulled up right here in front of us. Dallas Cowboys drafted him in the first round, their first pick.
17, I think.
Yeah. Some folks would say that's a shock that he fell that far. Some folks would say that's a shock that the Cowboys jumped at something like that. I think it might have something to do with Philadelphia's pick was coming up, and Cowboys trying to secure their division. They don't want to help the opposition. They figured that was the smartest thing to do. I tend to agree.
Little did they know, though. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, that's also surprising.
So you think they would have went Ceedee Lamb if he was still there, or do you think they would have went Jalen Hurts still?
Me personally, I'm not too high on Jalen Hurts.
The Eagles are, though.
Yeah, and good for them. I think
they would have took him, I guess, anyways. If they're going to take him in that spot,
yeah, it seems like they probably
no matter
wanted
who
him.
was still there.
Yeah, they definitely wanted him. But with Carson Wentz there, you're kind of wondering what's going on here. Could Denver be in the mix there? Is that something they looking to make a move? Oklahoma had the pipeline going with the transfer portal. They hit it big with like 3 in a row, Murray and Baker Mayfield before him. And then Jalen Hurts comes, from Alabama after his performance in that championship game against Georgia, one of the best games, I think, of the last few years. Championship game, Georgia looked like they had it secured. They made the switch to Tua, and the rest is history.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And to see both of them go
and the way they ended
in this draft,
career,
a couple
that'll
of guys.
That'll never happen again. Probably.
Yeah, that was a story right there. You can't write it better than that. Somebody should make that movie.
And then he gets hurt, right?
And it was like injuries all around, and Tua with both his knees. I think Jalen Hurts he's had some sort of injuries. I'm sure his legs there. Nick Saban doesn't take it easy on you. Just ask any of his running backs. It's
the SEC defense, as you mean.
Oh, sure. Yeah, the SEC defense beating up on your quarterback. But, man, bringing it back to Ceedee Lamb, looks like this dude balled out last year. I can't say I caught many Oklahoma games.
No.
I usually just watch one every year.
We should have brought Dan Hull on for this one. He'd have known it all.
We've got to make Dan Hull aware of the channel, and I'm sure he will be more than happy to come on and talk shop with us.
He would be a good one to do, like a local guys that went.
Yeah, and I'm sure
and stuff like that.
Before the season starts, we'll probably circle back around to talking more about maybe the Cowboys and their division, how we predict that's going to shake out. We're planning on doing breakdowns of every division. Hopefully we can knock that all out before the season starts. If the season starts, we're being fairly optimistic here.
It sounds like it starts. I don't know about anything else, but football seems like...
We were going to record a baseball podcast, but we were thinking maybe the sure thing would be football, so here we are. We're doing a couple of NFL pods, starting off with... Man, and this dude, Ceedee Lamb, 17th overall pick, coming out of Oklahoma. He was a junior. This dude, man, last 2 seasons over 60 receptions and killing it in the yardage. 1,300 yards last year, averaged 19 yards and 15 touchdowns. That's ridiculous.
For his career.
Yeah.
Well.
No, that's that season.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Well, the 19 yards average is...
Yeah, that's 2019.
Oh, that's from scrimmage, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at receiving.
Oh, okay.
19. 21.4.
Yeah.
His junior year.
Yeah.
And that's 2 guys now that can stretch the field and a pretty good route runner.
And with Amari Cooper and Ceedee Lamb and Blake Jarwin for what he's worth, I'm not here to give fantasy advice. I'm more here to give just hot takes, my personal takes. So Blake Jarwin, maybe he won't be a fantasy beast, but I'm hoping he is a beast on the field, and hopefully in the locker room he's got that. Hopefully he brings a veteran presence, and he can kind of step everything up and hold that that offense together. Whoever's quarterback, if it's Dak, whatever's happening with that contract, if he and Jerry can get on the same page, cool. If not, whoever's going to be there, I'd love to see how this wide receiver core is going to shake out this year. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. If you want to give us a like, subscribe, hit us up. We'll be sharing more videos like this, hopefully in the not so distant future. Look out for us. We're in the grass podcast here on YouTube, soon to be in all your podcast feeds, Spotify, Apple Pods, all that stuff. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Bye.